Hello, and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizer Moment. This show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Belisle, also the founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. I do that with our profit coaching programs and our tax planning systems, which has saved my clients millions of dollars. All of it legally, because, like I say every week, love my clients, really don't wish to share a jail cell with them. Today, we're going to continue on systems. Yes, I know you're probably tired of it. Too bad. It's really the secret to success. It really is. But first, support for today. Didn't mean it that way, but yeah, I did. First, support for today's show is brought to you by Profit Maximizing Publishing. Sorry, dropping the book. Don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I was doing so well the last couple of weeks, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and evaporating customer base. In this book, you will find chapter after chapter and idea after idea about how you can turn around your business and reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even entrepreneurs who are making money will benefit from my book by learning how to make even more money. Pay attention after tax season. I'm going to put together a 90-day course to help you implement what's in there. Okay. Um, Look, we talked about the importance of systems. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on that. Watch the last two videos. But now I'm going to recommend the process that I use when I'm working with clients. Okay. So, number one, write down the purpose of each task. What is the reason we're doing this? Okay. Describe what a successful completion of the task looks like. That's important. What's it supposed to look like? Have the employee outline in detail every step required to complete the task. Notice what I did. I didn't say we did it. I want to see what they think is the right way to do it. All right. Then we sit down and review it and make sure we agree. Number four, identify decision points and make a decision tree that documents how the employee reaches the decision. I, you know, we come up to here, this step. It's requiring us to load a certain product, but it comes in cases. So we have to make a decision. Did they order a case or did they order a partial case? All right. And you should write down everything like that. Number five, list all the external information the employee must have in order to complete a task. Let's say I have somebody who's entering payables. Are they waiting for a receiving document from the warehouse? Something like that. Number six, working with the employee, describe how the employee system affects your customer both positively and negatively. What we're looking for here is, are we making it easy to buy from us? All right. Are we doing the best we can? So we want to see points where we're making it hard for them. We want to see things we're making easy for them. So that may be part of our big why. All right. Why should they buy from us? Number seven, together list possible ways the systems can be improved to do two things. Okay. We want to always improve our systems to do two things so they can be completed more quickly and at less cost. And secondly, to make the customer experience more enjoyable. Again, notice I brought the customer into this. Eight, list potential measurement indicators that can be used by management to measure the effectiveness of the system. Could be anything. Let's say I have a system for collecting receivables. An easy one for that would be the receivables report. Is it getting better or worse? Number nine, design a system to capture the data needed to measure results and provide timely management reports. Again, remember, we're putting systems in place so that we can manage. All right, but how do we manage with the systems without jumping in the middle of each transaction, which defeats the purpose of what we're doing. So that's why you need to come up with something simple that the manager can look at, key performance indicators, whatever. Okay. 10, list the skills the employee must have in order to perform this task. Determine then who is the most logical person for this task. I'm sorry, it's tax season. Should it be shifted to another employee or possibly eliminated entirely? What you're going to see sometimes is you have people that you're paying at a higher level that are spending half their time doing stuff that should be done by entry level. And that's what you're trying to eliminate. Number 11, decide who has the authority to change the final system for this task. That's kind of important. The bigger systems, that probably needs to be the owner. The subsystems or smaller systems, that can be, maybe a manager. Number 12, decide who and how often the system will be reviewed for possible change, improvement, or elimination. Systems can go in place because of something that happened and they stay that way for 20 years. Saw it when I was at Coca-Cola. They had a system in place for a customer who had gone bankrupt like 15 years earlier, but they were doing it for all 6,000 customers. Imagine the amount of time that took. 13, and finally, estimate the amount of time it should take to complete the task. You're giving the person running the system an idea of, okay, if you're going to enter payables, okay, here's all the things you need to do and accumulate the things you need to do. You got to have the purchase order, you got to have the invoice, you got to have the receiving report. All right, how long should that take? All right. For physical processes, well, next week we're going to talk about easy ways to document your security system. So I'm sorry, your security system, your system documentation process. All right. Notice something of what I wrote, those 13 steps, and feel free to pause and write them down. I think you can go to my blog too, and yeah, I'm almost positive you can, and you would find it there. I'm not going to waste time right now, but if you go to my blog again, wjb-cpa.com. Um, sorry, I forgot to turn that off. Let me let me go to do not disturb. My bad. We're busy today. It's tax season. Anyways, if you go to wjb-cpa, then if you do that, you'll be able to. Let's see if I can do it real fast. Nah, I don't want to waste time. I can, but let's not do that. Go to wjb-cpa.com. One of the tabs up top, I forget exactly, second from right or second from left, I can't remember now, says blog. Click on that and then just search for system documentation and improvement, or system documentation, and it'll bring up this list. I'm almost positive I put it in there as a blog. Look, the key point to understand and communicate to everyone everyone in your in, wow, let's try that again. Take two. I skipped a sentence that is very important. I want you to notice that the process detailed above starts with writing down the purpose of the task and a listing of what is actually happening now. That's important. It gets your employees involved in improving and documenting the system, which is central to getting them to adopt the system. The key point to understand and communicate to everyone in your organization is that systems are the heart and soul of every business, of every successful business for sure. Systems documentation is the only way to ensure that your business is working the way you originally envisioned it, and that not the way your employees are doing it now, and that you are delivering a consistent experience to your customers. That's the key point. Now that you see systems are important, and I showed you how to improve them, make the commitment to growing your business now. It's as simple as that. Look, I wouldn't waste this much time on systems if I just didn't believe they're the key. So watch the last 2, 3 videos. I'll probably finish up next week. What am I talking about next week? Yeah, next week is the end of systems. How A couple of easy ways to document your systems. All right, it doesn't have to be as hard as everybody thinks it is. So hey, until next time, this is Wayne Blau saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever, and have a great weekend. And heck, Palm Sunday, go to church. Thank you. Bye.